Right, everybody. Welcome to this rather unique and foolish thing. We're gonna see what the community came up with for the monthly challenge. Watch me win this. Well, Kim, you should have done something more like Fiddle, who delivered a complete piece, milady. So we're gonna see them, and I will probably just announce the winner right away. So the winner is the winner is the well. It was complete, but it was a sketch. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the winner is Fiddle. And I would need actually, let me do this. The winner is Fiddle. It's not rigged. This is really good. It's not rigged, and I'm gonna explain why he's the winner, and then I'm gonna show all of the entries. No, I don't, I don't dislike your piece, but let me trigger. Other than you, I'm gonna trigger this. For some reason, it triggered there. I don't know why I triggered there, but it's a test following. Just because I want it to feel like it's a victory. Anyway, why did it move there? By the way, it's not supposed to be there. What the? Why is it there? Just a second. Streamlabs. Why is it here? It doesn't have to be here. It's gotta be here. So let me do it again. It's test following. There you go. Okay, congratulations to Fiddle, who delivered a really, really cool piece. I like it a lot. It's really nice. There are some things that I would have done differently, given the topic. But that's all I was here for, to see Fiddle win. Okay, Kim. Oh, that's such a lovely thing. Go give her a hug, Fiddle, when you see her again. Yeah, Fiddle delivered a last-minute victory. That was insane. I was not expecting. He came and took everybody by storm. So Fiddle is getting the Yu-Gi-Oh! Unopened pack if he wants. So if he wants, he can send me the address. So Fiddle, if you want, you can send me your address, and I will send it from here, from Japan. So it's gonna take a little bit, probably. Or you can try to wait until June when I come back to Italy, and it's gonna take a little less, probably. But I can send it from here, no problem, because I promise. So before going ahead and delivering the critique, I want to show everybody's entries. So the runner-up for completion, basically, was also the first person who submitted an entry. It was Samuel. Is it loading? Okay, there you go. This was Samuel's entry, which is pretty cool. I like his style. It's cool that he also added a call out here, where you can see the sort of Dilophosaurus, Jurassic Park Dilophosaurus frills opening, and it's nice that it's got a bag with jokes you can't tell in 2023. The reason why it didn't win versus Fiddle is because Fiddle delivered a complete piece. That was actually an illustration that's also a very close call to the original full card. So I thought it was very neat. I still like this one. I like it a lot. I like the fact that the monkey monster here has the painted eyes, and in any case the kind of a clownish face. I like the sort of, this looks like a crown somehow, so it's pretty interesting. Alright, I have to follow this course, and the course guy sounds like you. What? Okay, record him, please, Kim, record him and then send me the recording, because I want to hear that. I'm absolutely being what? Cloned. For some reason now, I used that trigger, and I think I added 2 follows to my stream, to my counter down there. even with the test follows. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, right now, doing home, okay. Not to say a bit deeper. Alright. I sound similar, so I'm gonna have to go deeper like this. Oh, a little deeper, like the late night show. Okay, so yeah, very close. One thing that I would have done differently is probably the boobs here, because they're so the difference with the rest of the body is so stark in color. They kind of tend to attract. Oops, what am I using here? A pencil. Attract the viewer's attention towards this area, which is not really what you want. You would want everything to go back here or eventually here. Hey Samuel, what's up? He's an old man, but sounds like you. I sound like an old man? Hey, are you telling me I have to go deeper? Says Nemo. Yeah, he's got 2 kids. So clearly not safe for work stream today. So Samuel, I was saying yes. So you were very close to winning. Then Fiddle delivered this awesome piece, and so I awarded him the victory because I felt like it was a closer rendition of what the Fool, basically. And there are several elements which we'll explore in a while. This stream is gonna run maybe a little shorter than the others usually because I have some things to finish later. But nonetheless, I want to give everyone a little bit of critique and then do a bit of a paint over. Not much needed here because it's very good for Fiddle. Wow, as if my spider didn't win. Yeah, I'm going to show you a spider in a second. I'm going to show all of the entries. I can show Joey's entry too, eventually, even if it was not quite similar to the idea of the Fool. So I was saying, Samuel, I feel like the green here would really need to be replaced because it's so different from everything else in the scene that it tends to attract a little too much attention. So something like, excuse me, squeaky voice here in Japan, something like, probably more like this would have been already better. Like, if you change the background to white, which I should probably do. Wait a second. Nope, not say that. Wait, no, you don't sound alike. I'll miss it. Out with the fam, just popping by to say, okay, it's okay. Elliot, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate. It's weird though. It reminded me of you somehow. I don't know. I guess I'm an old man. Yeah, it has hooves that's supposed to make it look like clown shoes. I understand. At the same time, you would have to, if you want to pull that off, you gotta add other elements to the body or other colors to the body so that it doesn't immediately attract my attention there. For example, if I do like real quick, this is rough, but apologies. So you see how the green here kind of tends to create a little bit of a magnet for attention. Well, this way it's a little more similar. They still kind of look like clown shoes to me, honestly. Yeah, see you, Kim. Will be me in 30 years. I don't think I'm gonna live that long anyway, Kim, but thank you for your kind thought. I doubt I will live that long. Anyway. So yeah, it's a little too different from anything else. Again, you can pull it off, but if you take, let me take a clown real quick. I'm gonna take the image of a clown. Man, these are all scary. So, not it. This is a kid's clown. Okay, like this. This is ugly as it can be. Why are they all? If you look for clown on Google, it's gonna be terrifying. So you take an actual clown. You see that these colors, like bright colors, are pretty much everywhere. So you do not get immediately attracted there. But the face is white, and it's got the red nose in the white. So this creates a bit of an attention here and here and here, which is exactly where you want to look, right? But in yours, yes, you do have the face, which is white, and this is not as distracting as it could be, but it's still kind of distracting in my opinion. Use your Instagram photo. Why are you a clown? Look in his hands. It's one of those handshake shaking devices. Yes, I saw it. I saw this one. At the same time, I think it's really too small to make a difference in the bigger picture. So you would have to make it more obvious. Like, definitely make it something like this. You can get some gray and then, I don't know, get a red button or something like that. And then strap it like this so that it kind of feels a little more like, hey, this is a... Oops. This is actually something I want to show. Versus it just happens to be there. Because it's really, like, if you zoom out, you don't see it. And when you are working on a piece, I always recommend keeping a version of it that's like this large. So that you have a good comparison. Or, hey, is this going to show? Because in this view, this like zoomed out view, I see the face, which is good. It still creates a good point of attraction, so this is good, this is great. Then I see this, and then I see the hooves. So I don't see that at all. Weird how it's green. Maybe I forgot to make the layer visible because on my iPad the hooves are dark red. Okay. So I don't know. Yeah, I turned them dark red in it because this would have been better. But you see, this is already like this size. You can even use another color. You can use blue here. Maybe not this blue or green. Something that's gonna pop a little more. That might be too much. Red is fine. Maybe you can use the same red that it has here, so that there is a little more of a call out. And then you can add other stuff. And you can add some colorful bracelets or something. One thing certainly you should probably do is not use the same gray, like same value here and here, because it's pretty much the same. So I can use this and paint this and it's virtually no difference. So try to use a background that's completely different. Ideally white. White is fine, or a lighter gray maybe, but make sure it doesn't it doesn't overpower or make invisible your the silhouette of your piece. Because if I squint, the crest basically disappears here. I'm not seeing the crest anymore. So the face is cool. The face is really cool, but change the background ideally. And if I decrease the tolerance a little bit, 0. Can I do this? Yeah. See, this is clearer. It's white. It doesn't need to be white. It can be a lighter gray. No, not this. This. See, or even darker or something like this. But it's still different. So this is already much better in terms of presentation. This is only a presentation thing, obviously. Because, oh, by the way, you guys might have noticed I changed the font of the chat because it was not readable. I think it's better, but let me know if it's not. Let's appreciate I fucked up the smile. Yes, it's not fucked up. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. I have no problem with it. And I'm not, as you can see, I'm not correcting or addressing the stylistic choices, because obviously the fact that you made the eyes a little more like a card, I believe that's intentional, right? But see, just adding these little things like these bracelets, or you can paint the oops, I was not supposed to do that. You could paint the nails blue, maybe. This blue. See, you can add little elements that make this thing more cohesive. Honestly, I think that just by adding that blue there, you can even maybe add some red here. Basically, just a little bit of a call out to other parts here could make it feel a little more cohesive. Something like this. See? I think it's a bit better. It's a little more cohesive. You could even add this part like here and and make the tail feel a little less detached because you have nothing else, right? Maybe something like this. I don't know. These are just suggestions. Obviously, you don't have to do this. But it feels in a good way monkey lizard. Yeah. And as I said, yeah, this is pretty cool. Like the call out, very good. That was a good idea. Again, I'm not poking on the style, obviously, because this is the flat colors are apparently a choice you made, as far as I can understand, because you told me so, I believe. So this is fine. Let's move. Do you want this this file here, by the way? I can save it later eventually, or you can take a screenshot if you want. I'm gonna open the. Actually, I'm gonna do it. Nope. I'm gonna do it for you, and I'm gonna save it. Discord. Latest content, no. Right. Then let's see the others. Let's see. Well, Kim is gone, but we're gonna see her sketches. These are cartoony sketches, so they're not meant to be anything super serious, but they're very cute. Yeah, I sent it to you on Discord. Well, not to you, in the creature design challenge channel. These were you can tell they're sketches because they're on a notepad, but still, thank you very much, Kim, for participating. I deeply appreciate it, and I kind of like the idea of the dog that's holding a brachiosaurus sort of thing with the flower in the mouth. It's pretty cute. These, as I said other times about Kim's pieces, these can all be very funny icons, honestly, like emojis or something like that. Like imagine you crop the brachio or whatever, the plodocus head, and you turn it into a emoji. That would be pretty neat. Then we got another one from her, which is a little more like a fool. And I don't quite understand what this is. It might be bread, but I would have to ask her. Juggling cards and a little cat that's sitting there. Is it a book? It might be a book. Or maybe he's floating on some pieces of rock. I'm gonna have to ask her later. But thank you for your sketches. And then we have another sketch from Elliot, who's not an artist, self-proclaimed not artist, but this is pretty cool nonetheless. I like the idea. I like the concept in any case. It's a pillow. They might be pillows. Hey Joey, what's up? Yeah, they might be pillows. And so this was Elliot's entry. Again, he's not an artist, but he decided to send over a concept. And I might just real quick sketch out my own version of it. Let's see, just real quick. This would be some sort of anteater fool spider with a frog. I could add the frog on top of it. How about something like so it's gotta have, I'm gonna add the fool's hat here. I'm still gonna show you a piece, Joey, even though admittedly it was a little off topic, because it was more of a will-o-wisp, which is another type of thing compared to the fool. It could have had more elements, let's say. Let's see, something like this. And then it's gonna have a head that's basically, so ideally or usually the legs of a spider will be attached to the abdomen, but then it doesn't, or the head. So let's pretend it is. And here, let me just change this just real quick. Actually, I am gonna do it. You know what? I am going to attach them there. An honorable mention, yes. Make sure to rate my totally accurate designs I sent in. Wait, what do you mean? The Batman is on HBO. I watched it on Netflix here in Japan. So I don't know if it's on HBO elsewhere. And then so here it's gonna be, let's see, it's gonna be something like, you know what? I might even turn this into a monster. If Elliot is okay with it. I like the idea. I got plenty of spiders, but minus the obviously the hat. It could even be a friendly monster or something. There you go, just a crude little sketch, nothing special. Gotta add the frog somewhere. Maybe the frog is just sitting here, chilling. Oh hey, Casual. You tagged me. Okay, let me finish this one and then I'll check. There's a frog here just taking a ride. This could be an interesting character. Honestly, pretty cool. I like the idea. Maybe it's got feet there or something like that. I like the anteater pincers. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I like the many. I think these were eggs, not eyes. So I'm making them as eggs. I don't know, something like that could be interesting. Alright, I don't know, something like that. But thank you, Elliot, for your sketch. And now, just hop onto its web to get loot. Yeah. I guess he just wants loot. The little froggy here. The friendly big spider. Let me show Joey's piece real quick. Oh, you mean okay. Samuel, you mean the dinosaurs? Dinosaurs sources. Okay, this was what Joey sent in. My main issue with this is that it doesn't really feel much like the Fool. It could be another type of illustration. Like this could be like the beginning of a card illustration for a Will-O-Wisp, but it doesn't really make me think about a Fool apart from the text. Like if I remove the text. Basically, it kind of makes me feel more of a Will-O-Wisp or a Spirit. So that's why I don't really consider this as much as a Fool card, as a Fool representation, but rather more of a, yeah, it's a Will-O-Wisp thing. So yeah, it could have been a little more on topic, but it's cool. Anyway, thank you for doing it. I appreciate still. Now let me grab those sketches and then real quick I will do the paint over. Oh, slide paint over for Fiddle. Fiddle, let me know if you do want the card or not. If you want me to have your address, if you trust me. Thanks, try my best. The glow was an interesting experiment. What did you use, by the way, Joey, for this one? Because if you want to add glow in Photoshop or Clip Studio, or well, I guess it's similar in other softwares, just use Color Dodge. And then I don't know, airbrush. Oops, doesn't have to be an airbrush, but basically something like that. Right? See how much brighter it gets. and get the cards. No worries about my address. Just blackmail me. I will not blackmail you. You can have like little wisps, literally wisps. Texture brush and layers. Was it Photoshop? Like you could even add like more of this. Like if you want to enhance the effect, something like this maybe. I don't know, something like that. You don't really need texture brushes, in my opinion, to get a nice glow effect. And you might want to add, you know, the glow on the stones too, here and there, so that they feel like they're part of the same environment. Just considering the shape of them, obviously, the form they have, and a little bit on the tree. Something like this, so that it feels, you know, it feels like it's passing through here instead of just being there. Clip Studio, okay, yeah, same then. It's the same as Photoshop. Either a color dodge or overlay should work. I mean, if you do overlays, no, it's a little dark. So color dodge is probably better in Photoshop. Clip Studio might depend. So something like this. I don't know. The new Zelda has leaked. Really? There had been some leaks of the art book. I don't know about the actual leaks. Oh snap! The glow is nice. Yeah, I just need to practice it. It's not too difficult. Like you can see, I only did just one layer. It's just color dodge, nothing else. But I think you can even define the owl here. Basically, see. Not too difficult. And these were the sketches. The joke is that it's inaccurate. Right. So, okay. Well, I don't need to rate them. These can also be icons, by the way. Very simple. I like the simplification you usually use for your drawings. So, very nice. Your friend is playing it right now? Tell him to send it over. I don't have the Switch emulator, but you know, nah, it's okay. I'm gonna get it. I'm probably gonna get a physical copy of this one. I might. I don't know. Not sure. Anyway, let's go back to Fiddle. Poodle. Man, this is really good. I'm gonna squeeze my teacher brains. Okay. Much like I said for Samuel, I would probably even if it's night, you're staring towards the moon. So what I would do is take this color and add it to the rest, and maybe not that much. Wait, maybe it has to be contiguous. Let's see if this works. So I would take that and probably just do this. See? So that the silhouette is more obvious, slightly more obvious. Not control you. See, it's already a little better. I like the silver lining here. Could have even exaggerated a little more. You can probably go lighter with this and more yellow because the moon is yellow. There, in this particular drawing, it's yellow. So you can totally go in, and what you have is great. You can just, do more probably of this. You can just make it punchier, basically. It is correct, but you can probably do more. What I have here is probably too much, but just a little more. Just a little more, so that it feels like it's actually lit. Not in the zoomer sense, but in the actual physical sense. Hey, Elliot. The moon emoji is yellow, but the moon is not yellow. Won't send anything. Look at the old paleo art for inspiration. Okay. Nintendo took the guy down. Yes. You mean from Reddit, not Reddit, Discord, what was it? So again, Fiddle, this is great. I think you did great. This one is much better than the last one you made for the December challenge, and the Kaiju too. Or was it Dinosaur? No, I think the last one was the Krampus, wasn't it? This is way better, way better. So congratulations on the level up. Yeah, see, I didn't do much, but it's already feeling like it's getting some light from somewhere, in my opinion. And here as well, probably on both sides, why not? In any case, it's like silhouetting, right? And you can also use it, you can fake it a little bit and use it to separate some areas. Like, hey, I want to separate this maybe here. It doesn't have to be 100% scientifically accurate, just as long as it's library power. Yeah, I guess it was all those visible cleavages you were looking down to. Be honest. That's why people go to the library usually, to look at girls that are hunched over books from up above a ladder or something. That's why I would go, by the way. And also, don't forget this. You know, you got some pretty good stuff going on here. If anything, add more. I know this was a fast little thing, but you know, you can totally do the Legend of Zelda effect here, like the Breath of the Wild effect. So where you can literally see silver on these. So why not? Only old man? Depends on your taste, I guess. Oh no, I don't want to get banned. That's a mean joke. I don't think it's appreciated in 2023. So, yeah, just do more of this. Just a little more. Could even be a different color. For the moon, I would go, okay, depending on the mood you want to go for, but for the moon, I would go for more of green, probably. Are you trying to make him an old man? No. No. Hey, you're still there. Are you not supposed to be working or something? What's this sorcery? Libraries in America are usually filled with homeless people. I thought everywhere in America was filled with homeless people. You wanted to check. Oh yeah, I talked about your pieces. A little bit. Bye. Okay. Not exactly a hot spot for big booby women reading all sexy like. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I don't know if I would change anything else about this. I mean, again, depending on what you wanted to go with for the collar, it might want to be slightly different, geometry-wise. Yours what? Yeah, I talked about your pieces, not your. Come on, hey. Don't put words in my mouth. I said I meant your drawings, your sketches, not the current subject matter. I would never there, Fiddle being here. So anyway, this could go, maybe pull back a little bit from this. Maybe a little too much here. Yeah. What you had for the red was probably good. Good enough. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I'm happily married. Yes, so much. You can tell, right? Especially with the incredible love I have for this country. It's so obvious. So strikingly obvious. I'm absolutely not bad-mouthing Japanese people in Japan as soon as I have a chance. Ever. I would never do that. No. Anyway. I might want to increase... You know what? Let me increase the radius here a little bit. I would... You know what? I'm probably just gonna go here and do this. Take this, make it lighter, blow it up a little bit. What's happening here? Where's the brush stuck? And do something like this. See? Something like that, maybe. Although doing this, I kind of killed that. The contrast a little bit. I can just go back here and at the very edge, just darken it. In that case, it's the feet, so it's fine. Something like this, probably. But you still have some sort of contrast. You might be a little under saturated here compared to the body. Nothing makes me want to move to Japan more than listening to Nemo talk about his experiences there. Oh yeah. And you're not even... Look, let me tell you this. You're not even listening to the worst part. Because that's too... that would get me banned. Like, some things are so bad, and I complain so harshly about them, that I would literally get banned from Twitch and YouTube. Probably. I can tell if this is sarcasm or not. You do love your wife, don't you? I don't talk about private matters here. Anyway, I am not the object of this stream. Not really. It's Fiddle's awesome piece. So I like how Twitch quotes for Streambot instead of actual people on YouTube. I like that. Yeah, you want an advice, Samuel. Do not get involved with Japanese. Like, you seriously don't. There are some people who like living here, but usually they're not married, or extremely lucky, or do not have kids, or do not have to deal with bureaucracy. Like, they do not need to renew your driving license. They're not facing the racism that you usually face when you're doing anything else, because it's a lot of racism. Trust me. From we do not rent apartments to foreigners. It doesn't matter what color they are. It's just xenophobia here, or what? Macia. I mean, this could have the same treatment a little bit, but so yeah, try to avoid Japan. It's nice to visit, not nice to live. Like, absolutely not nice. And you could even, why not? Even increase. You like temples and shrines a lot. When you saw one, you saw all of them basically. So you're gonna get bored rather fast, rather quickly. They were cool at the beginning, but then you walk outside and you see one. It's like, okay, That's nice, but it gets old. So it's like everything that becomes normal. Again, it's cool to see, but at some point, it just loses its charm when it's everywhere and always. Not when the grittier brush when it's soft round. Yeah, a little more of a what do we call it? Of a halo, probably also just a little bit of halo. You don't have to. This is more of a stylistic choice, I guess. That would be fine, but just for good measure. I'm currently trying to build a Japan-inspired island called Ikigai, like the living style Ikigai, which is, by the way, something that did not abide, or how do you say abide, or with, in, at. Here, they just did not applied anywhere. Like, you will never see a Japanese person live by the Ikigai rule. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, Animal Crossing, obviously. I guess not in real life. Yeah, when you live apart from it, it seems neat and exotic, but it's different when you're actually living there. It's look. I made the same mistake. Like, it seemed very cool to me, and everything Japan was like, oh my god, it's so cool. And it was like that the first few months, but then you live here and you notice that, man, there are many things that are really off, like really, really deeply wrong and flawed. You cannot basically criticize them because everything they do is pretty much correct 100% of the times, even if it's not. You cannot complain about Japan with a Japanese person because it's extremely, I don't like this, I think it was better how Fiddle made it. They're extremely nationalistic, and irrational. Another thing here is rationale. That's not basically a thing. I'm a 23-year-old jobless guy that plays Animal Crossing. Don't want to hear anything about it. Don't you try it? I was not about to try that. Chase also plays Animal Crossing, Industrial Media Magic. Moral of the story: do not fetishize another culture and think your ideal is reality, and do not spit in the place where you're eating, in the plate where you're eating. Trust me, whatever you think you can do in Japan in terms of making your life better, you can do it much more easily in your country. Anything, whatever it is, trust me. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I know. But okay, I think I'm gonna have to go because I'm running out of time a little bit today. I also have to take a shower. So yeah, Fiddle, congratulations for the victory here. I'm gonna take a screenshot and send it to Discord. Really, not much to quote unquote fix. Just basically a little bit of contrast, but not that much. So yeah, if you let me know your address whenever you want, I'm gonna send you the pack. It's gonna contain 5 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's unopened, so I hope you find something extremely rare so that I can cringe for the rest of my life, because you will be rich and I will be poor. And let's see if we can raid someone, by the way, everybody. Oh, okay. Samuel is practicing landscapes. Cool. Yeah. I like the clouds. Very cool. Maybe try to use a little more contrast and aerial perspective in the grass. But I'm gonna go. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go further away from the mic. Just a second. I'm trying to look for someone to raid, since we are a bunch of fellas today. There's 7 people on Twitch, man. So, Alessandro's streaming. Yeah, he doesn't speak English, and usually when I raid him, he just leaves. So sometimes he doesn't even notice. Hold on. There are some groups like Final Fantasy groups. The might stream, might raid. Let me see. Someone playing some Final Fantasy something. Final Fantasy X. Let me see this guy here. Hold on a second. If you can be patient a second. Man, I don't know if this guy is living in Japan. It says Kansai Mark, so it might be living in Japan. Probably enthusiastic about it. So we might not agree with each other. Retro. Final Fantasy 14. Come on, there's gotta be someone. Guy playing Zelda. Let me see. You guys cannot see this, obviously. And my internet's being pretty slow. By the way, I think I figured out my disconnections. It was the cable. Likely. No, not too much of a speed run. Let's see this one. Or FF5 also pretty cool. FF9, not bad. Is everyone playing Final Fantasy ADHD? That's interesting. Because all of the channels I'm seeing playing Final Fantasy have ADHD. Maybe it's just like ADHD awareness month or something. I'm not sure. What?
That is one big pile of shit.
Thank you, Fiddle, for redeeming that. I need it. Okay, let's try to raid this guy who's playing FF9 from Australia. Oh hey, Nix 92,000. Welcome in. Oh man, welcome. We're just about to raid someone today because I have to go. I'm so sorry, but if you want to catch up the next stream, we're gonna stream tomorrow again. Thank you, thank you, Joey, for the Godzilla roar. Yeah, this is not my piece, by the way. This is a user's piece. It's a Fiddle. You see him in the chat. So we're gonna be back tomorrow with what? Final Fantasy. I think we're gonna play Final Fantasy 1 tomorrow, or we're gonna draw. I should have changed the category. Then we're gonna draw another monster, RPG monster. Okay. So yeah, be sure to follow if you want to be notified. We're gonna start around like an hour before now tomorrow, ideally, probably something like that. Yeah, so I hope you're gonna join again. It's gonna be awesome. All right, cool. Yeah, yeah. I hope to see you again here, and thank you so much for popping in today. We're gonna rate now, so everybody, thanks for your company today. Great work on the challenge. We'll see if I can figure out something for the next one eventually, and I will talk to you tomorrow, I hope. All right, take care.